Hey guys, yeah, we're weighing and sorting these today, see what's ready to go to sale, what's going to stay here. We'll feed them a while. We've already done a few hundred of them here this morning. Now we got a bunch more in. It's kind of hard for me to do a video because it throws everything out of kilter. I'm going to put it on a tripod. It's kind of windy, so I don't know what you'll be able to hear, but you'll be able to see. Travis is going to be weighing them, and then we're going to Endovac and CD&T booster that. The ones that's going to stay here, it's going to be the ones that's too light to feed, or that we have to feed some more, the ones that's too light to sell, and the ewe lambs and the nanny kids that we may or may not keep. We're keeping quite a few of them now, and we'll see what we end up with. Maybe just take some to the next sale if they're too light. Okay, so I'll get this set up and we'll see if we can kind of do this and you can see what's going on here. Well, the wind's blowing so much here, it's just blowing my tripod and my phone over on the ground. So I'll take a moment here and show you how it goes here. Now, realize this is without one guy doing what he's supposed to be doing, which is me holding the phone. Quinn's checking everything for worms. He can kind of tell if it's somebody we're going to keep or not just by looking at their size and if they're a male or female and that kind of stuff. And Travis is given injections after he's decided if it's going to stay or sell. If it's going to sell, they just get kicked out into this pen. If they stay, then they're going to get boosted with vaccination and check for worms. And so there we go. It's a little smoother with three guys here, just because that's what we're used to. We already worked through maybe 400 of them, but so we sort of have it down. So we're selling any lambs, any weathered lambs over 60 pounds, and then if they're fat looking, now if they're 60 pounds and they're not really fat yet, we're going to keep them, feed them a while. If they're kid goats, we're looking at them. If they're weighing over 50 and they're fat, they're going to go. But if they're not fat, they're still showing too much frame, it's not filled out, then we're gonna keep them here and feed them for the next time. We got several that's gonna be here anyway. It's not really any problem. So see, Travis is turning to the right. Any of them that's going to stay here. There you see that pen. Some ewe lambs, that's a nanny kid. Now we got one big enough that's going to go to the sale barn right here. It looks like a weathered lamb weighing 65, 69, something like that. And you can see there he goes. So see our scales are sitting under there. We made this little gate here that we bolt that into this alleyway. So we weigh one at a time through this. So one thing that makes this go a lot smoother is that the male kids and the male lambs have a notch in their right ear. Then we put their bangs tag. We put their bangs, or their, not bangs tag. We put their scrapies tag in the right ear. So when they're coming down the alleyway, or somebody can glance at them like Travis, it doesn't take him any time at all. He can tell if it's a ewe or a wether lamb or a kid, a male kid or a female kid going. So see, he says ewe lamb right off the bat, a 75-pound ewe lamb. And he doesn't have to pull the tail up and look at every one. You can just see it right off the bat. So when we castrate them, we're putting that notch in their ear of somebody that gets castrated then. And then one of the other times through, maybe, I don't remember when it was, then we took that opportunity to put the scrapies tag in it. We put the scrapies tag in the right ear if it's a male, and in the left ear if it's a female. We used the little metal tags I showed you on the video. We used those right here. We use those on the males that go to the sale, or any females that go to the sale. And we use the bigger plastic tags we get from Premier, the bangs tags, and we put those in anybody that stays here in the breeding herd. So if they stay here in the breeding herd, then they get the bigger plastic tag with that be their herd ID number. So, I better get back to work here before I get fired.
There it goes. Ewe lamb. 58. Ewe lamb. 72. 58. Way to go.
So we'll kick those out and we'll call it a day. So hey, hang in there guys, we'll be done tomorrow probably.